And the uplifting promise of the new beginnings. As we begin the graduation ceremony of APIIT Sri Lanka for the year 2025, we wish to honor long-standing traditions with the lighting of the oil lamp. May I now invite the following dignitaries for the lighting of the traditional oil lamp. Our chief guest, Professor Rahil Nawaz, Provost and Pro-Vice Chancellor, Education and Research, University of Staffordshire, UK, Datuk Paramjit Singh, CEO of Asia Pacific Institute of IT and Asia Pacific University of Technology and Innovation, Malaysia, Mr. Bandula Egodage, Chairman of APIIT Sri Lanka, Mr. Gamedu Hemachandra, Chief Academic Officer of APIIT Sri Lanka, Ms. Nirosha Pereira, Head of Academic Administration of APIIT Sri Lanka, Dr. Rohantha Atukorala, Head of Graduate School of APIIT Sri Lanka, Dr. Hasoli Pereira, Head of Business School of APIIT Sri Lanka, Dr. Chaman Vijayasivadana, Consultant Head of School of Computing, APIIT Sri Lanka, Dr. Chatura Warnasurya, Head of Law School of APIIT Sri Lanka, Ms. Anuttara Senanayaka, Head of Operations at APIIT Kandy Campus, Mr. Muhammad Fasil Muhammad Azim, President of the Student Activity Club of APIIT Sri Lanka, and Ms. Tenuri Hettiarachi, representing the graduates. Please stand as the distinguished members do the honors. Thank you to the distinguished invitees for doing the honors. Please remain standing for the APIIT anthem.
Be the inspiration, be the natural leader in our care, in our care. Be the inspiration, be the natural leader in our care, in our care. Find your true calling,
Please be seated. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you to the graduation ceremony of APIIT Sri Lanka for the year 2025. Graduation is a momentous and a cherished milestone in life. It represents the pinnacle of self-fulfillment, the reward for purposeful hard work, remarkable academic achievement, and personal triumph. This celebration signifies the conclusion of one chapter and indeed an exciting beginning of another. Moreover, it is indeed a special moment for all the loved ones who have been there and encouraged our graduates during their journey at APIIT Sri Lanka. Today, we come together to honor these accomplishments of our graduates as they prepare to embark on the next chapter of their lives. We are delighted to welcome families and friends to this special occasion. May I now invite Professor Rahil Nawaz, Provost and Pro-Vice Chancellor, Education and Research of University of Staffordshire, UK, to declare the official opening of the graduation ceremony.
I declare the graduation ceremony open for the conferment of degrees.
Thank you, Professor. And now, I would cordially invite Mr. Bandula Egodage, Chairman of APIIT Sri Lanka, to deliver the welcome address.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Before I proceed with my speech, may I request all of you to stand up for a minute. This is just to pay respect for the people who lost their lives during this catastrophe. Thank you. You may be seated. For your information from the APIIT side, I was told by head of schools and especially for the Candy unit, head of Candy and HR, that they confirm that all our people, especially the students, teachers, and everyone is physically safe. So I was told that some occasions, some individual instances that there are property damages, but other than that, all are safe. It's a bit of a good news for everybody to share. Aibowan, Vanakkam, good evening. It is my honor and privilege to welcome our chief guest, Professor Rahil Nawaz, Pro-Vice Chancellor, Education and Research, University of Staffordshire, UK. It is also my great pleasure to welcome our guest of honor, Datuk Paramjit Singh, Chief Executive Officer of Asia Pacific Institution of Information Technology, APIIT Malaysia, and Asia Pacific University of Technology and Innovation, APU Malaysia. Distinguished invitees, graduates, their proud parents, colleagues, member of media, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome all of you to the APIIT Graduation Ceremony 2025. On behalf of the management of students of APIIT, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to Professor Rahil Nawaz, thank you, and Datuk Paramjit Singh, honoring us for this evening with their presence. Your presence not only adds significance to this event, but also serves as a source of great encouragement and inspiration to all our graduates. I'm very proud to announce that this is our 22nd graduation and we are crossing the milestone of 6,500 graduates. Today, we gather to celebrate the outstanding achievement of 781 graduates across 2 ceremonies. For information, we had the morning session, we concluded that you are becoming the second lot of graduates today. APIIT has been in education industry for last 25 years, long journey. But we are happy to inform the audience. We started this journey with 2 institutions. One is APU Malaysia, that is APIIT Honours earlier, 25 years back, and along with our eminent partner, Staffordshire University of UK. Happy to announce, privileged to announce, and good to share with you. Today we have the heads of both institutions participating for 22nd graduation here with us. I mean, all my loving kids, you are fortunate enough to have their presence for your graduation after 22 years. Thank you for your presence, Datuk Param and Professor Rahil Nawaz. Great pleasure. Today, with a population of over 3,400 students and annual intake of average 1,500 students, APIIT Sri Lanka is a leading provider of British degree programs in Sri Lanka. In October 2025, we launched undergraduate program in the field of engineering, biomedical science and psychology offered by University of Staffordshire, in addition to our graduate program in computing, business, law and postgraduate programs. So those 3 were the initial thing like computing, business and law. Now we have introduced new 3 degrees in a brand new premises. I mean, you are aware of that. APIIT constantly involved with introducing new degrees to meet the industry demands. As a result, we have expanded our portfolio to tourism and hospitality management. We have partnered up with HTMI Switzerland to offer internationally recognized certificates, diplomas and higher diplomas in hotel and tourism management in Sri Lanka. These programs provided both Sri Lankan and international students the unique opportunity to begin their studies locally and transfer them to TMI in Switzerland to complete their degrees. Another opportunity for you guys, my dear friends. At APIIT, students are at the heart of everything what we do. We are committed to continue enhancing the learning experience while ensuring the well-being of our students. Our aim is to foster culture where the joy of learning is embraced for its own sake. Guided by our core values, we are dedicated to shaping compassionate leaders who are driven to make positive impact on the lives of others. The important fact that I want to share, I mean, you must be knowing, and this is the true fact, we have recorded of 100% employability rate of our graduates, with 90% securing jobs within 3 months of finishing their studies. I'm confident that many of students graduating today have already found employment. Let me turn to our graduates. Your higher education journey is a collaborative one where students and teachers grow together, enriching each other's lives and forming lifelong connections. This achievement is also deeply shared with parents, families, and friends whose unwavering love and support have been invaluable throughout. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the teachers, families, and friends who have stood up for our students every step of the way. We invite to remain engaged with the APIIT community by building strong alumni ties and connecting with our students and staff. Your journey with us doesn't end here. We remain dedicated to supporting our future academic and career aspirations. As APIIT continues to advance in quality, relevance, and its contribution to their higher education, we look forward to partnering with our alumni and learning from valuable experience. Beyond the classroom, our clubs and societies provide a platform for students to strengthen essential soft skills and complement their academic journey. I don't need to emphasize the fact you all are very well aware that every day something is happening is APIIT. In addition to academic things, as extracurricular activities. That is why you are here as the well-surrounded personality going out to the society today with that experience. So we are very humbly happy about that. Not only the academic support, we are giving all extracurricular activities along with many, many extra activities for you to round up your future. This experience helps shape well-surrounded individuals, as I said, ready to face real-world challenges. We take pride in our students who have been recognized for their outstanding achievement at both national and international levels. With that pride of your alma mater, it is now time to go forth and chase your dreams. My warmest congratulations and best wishes to all of you. அன்பான பட்டமளிப்பு மாணவர்கள், ஆசிரியர்கள் மற்றும் பெற்றோர்களே, நாம் அனைவரும் மகிழ்ச்சிக்காக வாழ்கிறோம். இந்த பெற்றோர்கள், ஆசிரியர்கள் மற்றும் மாணவர்கள் எல்லாரும் பேருவகையில் உள்ளார்கள். இது வெறும் மகிழ்ச்சி மட்டும் அல்ல, கொண்டாட்டத்துடன் கூட இருக்கும் மகிழ்ச்சியான உள்ளது. உங்கள் பெற்றோரின் எதிர்பார்ப்புகளை நிறைவேற்றி இருக்கீர்கள். உங்கள் ஆசிரியர்களின் ஆசைகளையும் நம்பிக்கைகளையும் பூர்த்தி செய்து இருக்கிறீர்கள். உங்கள் இலக்குகளையும் கனவுகளையும் அடைந்த உங்களுக்கே மதிப்பை செய்து இருக்கிறீர்கள். உங்கள் பெற்றோரின் வியர்வையும் அளவில்லாத அன்பையும் உரிய மதிப்பை அளித்து இருக்கிறீர்கள். கடந்த சில ஆண்டுகளாக உங்களை வழிநடத்தி வந்த உங்கள் அன்பான ஆசிரியர்கள் இந்த உங்களை நினைத்தல் கண்ணீருடன் இருக்கிறார்கள். நீங்கள் இனி எங்களுடன் இல்லை என்று நைட்டுடன் உங்கள் ஆசிரியர்களில் உங்கள் குறும்புணர்வு இங்கள்கையும் சில சமயங்களில் அளித்த கண்டனல்கையும் அன்புடன் நினைத்து கொண்டு இருக்கிறார்கள். ஆனால் இறுதியில் நீங்கள் சாதித்து விட்டீர்கள். வாழ்த்துக்கள். இதுதான் தொடக்கம் மட்டுமே. இப்போது மீன்கள் உண்மையான உலகிற்குள் நுழைகிறீர்கள். தனியாக உங்கள் நிறத்தீர்கள் உங்களை தொழிலாக வழிநடத்தும். உங்கள் மதிப்பினால் உங்களை சமுத்திரத்தில் வழிநடத்தும். இந்த இரண்டு சக்திகள் உங்களை சரியான பண்புகளுடன் கூடிய நல்ல மந்திராக மாற்றும். உயர் வேலை வாய்ப்பு திறனுடன் கூடிய ஒருவராக மாற்றும். உங்கள் கற்றல் ஒருபோதும் நிறுத்தப்படக்கூடாது. மறாக வாழ்நாள் முதுவலும் கற்றுக்கொள்வதற்கு தயாராகிறார்கள். Remember, APIIT inspire love for learning. ගෞරවනීය දෙමව්පියනි, ආදරණීය දරුවනි, මගේ දයාබර ගුරු මහත්තුරුනි, ඒ වගේ මා සමග ඉන්න සියලුම මගේ සේවක මණ්ඩලයනි. අද අපි සියලු දෙනාවගේම අපේක්ෂාවන් ඉෂ්ට වන ඉතාමාත්ම සුබදායි දවසක්. දෙමව්පියන් හැටියට තමන්ගේ බලාපොරොත්තු දරුවන් ලවා ඉෂ්ට කිරීමට පෙරදැරිව සිටින මේ මහඟු අවස්ථාවේ අපි දෙමව්පියන් සමග එක්ව සතුටු වෙනවා. ඒ වගේම ආදරණීය දරුවන් තමන්ගත් වගකීම නිසියාකාරව ඉටුකොට දෙමව්පියන්ගේ අපේක්ෂාවන් පළ ගන්වන්නට අප සමග එක්වී ඔවුන්ගේ හැකියාවද දෙමව්පිය ඉදිරියේ පෙන්눔 කරනවා. ඒ වගේම ඈත දුරින් දිනපතා APIIT සමග එක්වෙමින් අපේ සහෝදර ගුරු මඩුල්ල නිසි මඟ පෙන්වමින් ඔවුන්ගේ මේ ජයග්‍රහණය වෙනුවෙන් ගමන පිළිබඳව නිහතමානීව ආඩම්බර වෙනවා. එපමණක් නොවෙයි, අද මේ සතුට අපි සියලු දෙනා එක්ක බෙදා හරිනවා. ඒ වගේම අපි නිහතමානීව APIIT වශයෙන් අපි සතුටු වෙනවා මේ දරුවන් වෙනුවෙන් කළ යුතු දේ සාධාරණය උන්ට ඉටු කරා කියන හැඟීම අපිට තියෙනවා. නමුත් මගේ ආදරණීය දරුවන්ට මා මේ අවස්ථාවේ මතක් කරන්න ඕනේ මේ ආරම්භයක් පමණයි. මේ ආරම්භය ඔබ ජීවිතයේ සමාජයට පිවිසෙන දොරටුවයි. ඒ වගේම මේ ජීවිතයේ ඔබ ලැබූ අත්දැකීම් නොලැබපු පිරිසක් වෙනුවෙන් වෙන් කරන ద్వාරයයි. ඒ නිසා අද දින ඔබ ලබන මේ උපාධි සහතිකය ඔබ ලබාගත් දැනුම තමන්ගේ වර්ගයාගේ වර්ධනය පිණිස සහ තමාගේ දෙමව්පියන්ගේ අභිවෘද්ධිය පිණිස දෙමව්පියන්ගේ අපේක්ෂාවන් පිණිස ඒ ප්‍රධානය කරගන්නට අපි සියලු දෙනා සූදානම් විය යුතුයි. එසේ නැත්නම් මා හිතන්නේ අපි ලබා ගන්නා උපාධියෙන් පළක් නොවනු ඇති. ඒ නිසා අපි APIIT වෙතින් අපි සමස්ත වශයෙන් සියලු දෙනාම මගේ ආදරණීය දරුවන්ට සුබ දවසක්, සුබ අනාගතයක්, සුබ ඉදිරි කාලයක් ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා. ඒ වගේම ඔබට ජය ලැබේවා කියලා අපි වෙනුවෙන් අපි ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා. ඉඳා බොහොම සාවධානව ආසා දුන් ඔබ සියලු දෙනාටම ස්තුති කරමින් මා ඔබෙන් සමුගන්නවා. ඔබට සුබ දවසක්. බොහොම ස්තුතියි.
Thank you, Chairman. I would now respectfully invite our guest of honor, Datuk Paramjit Singh, CEO of APIIT, Asia Pacific Institute of IT and Asia Pacific University of Technology Innovation, Malaysia, to address the congregation.
A very good afternoon, the graduates, their parents, guardians, friends, and family members, my colleagues at APIIT Lanka, and also Professor Rafi from Staffordshire University. First of all, let me thank the board of APIIT Lanka for honoring me with this invitation. I've been to this hall many times for previous graduations. I've never ever seen it as full as it is today. And this shows there is full turnout of not only the graduates, but also your families who are so proud to be here with you. As you take your first steps into the professional world of work, do have full confidence that the rigorous training we have given you will stand you sure and strong in your future careers. This is the second session today. During the first session, the student representative who did the vote of thanks said a few things which are very commonly heard when graduations like this are held within the APIIT family. She said it was very tough, hard work. Yes, I agree. Graduates, you have been given more work than you can handle, deadlines that you can hardly meet. At the same time, you also had to conform to an exacting professional code of conduct. But I'm sure that you'll appreciate these challenging moments who are preparing you for your future. As the chairman said, I'm very proud to note that there is 100% employment, and that's so very important within our institutions. We should not just be running courses and awarding degrees, but we must make sure that our graduates at the end of the day gain full employment and succeed in life. We also know that most of you do not come from very rich families, and sometimes families go into debt in financing your education. And the worst thing we can do is to deliver a certificate that does not give you a job. That is not the APIIT way. That has never been that way. So I'm very proud to note that in APIIT Lanka, we've held that philosophy very dear to us, and we continue to ensure that our students graduate with flying colors and are properly recognized in industry for great jobs. Statistically, I can tell you what APU achieves because APIIT Lanka is a child of APU in many ways. There are government surveys conducted every year for the last 3 years, particularly after COVID, that measures the starting salaries of fresh graduates from various universities in Malaysia. There are 106 universities in Malaysia. You'll be proud to note that in those surveys done by the government, APU graduates get the highest fresh graduate salaries in the country among all universities. And what you have here is the same philosophy. I have no doubts that all of you will succeed and rise up in your careers and do extremely well, hence supporting the very philosophy that we have, that we want to make, we want to change lives, and we want to make a difference to the socio-economic structure of families in our part of the world. If you succeed well, there are chances that you will help your siblings also to get educated. If you succeed well, there are chances that you will help your parents eradicate the debt they might have gone into to educate you. And that pleases us most because that's changing lives and making a difference. I would also like to expand a little bit on relationships that APIIT Lanka has. Our relationships from APIIT Lanka are formidable. They are not recent relationships, they go back into history. The relationship we formed with Staffordshire University was in 1984. Many of you were not even born yet. And it is one of the longest surviving relationship between a British university and Asian institution. So, and our relationship is so intertwined, and as much as being friends and working in the spirit of partnership rather than the letter in the agreement, that in 2004, I was appointed by Staffordshire University as their first pro-chancellor. And that does not simply happen in normal relationships. So it's so intertwined. And APIIT Lanka's relationship with APIIT Malaysia goes back to its inception. I recall being here in 1997, 1998, and to see APIIT starting in 1999. And today is more than 25 years that APIIT has been established. And it has about 3,000 students, and we're extremely proud of that. And it also has a branch in Kandy, which is doing extremely well. So the efforts that I and my colleagues put in more than 25 years ago are bearing fruit, and we are very, very, very proud of that. And I'm extremely happy to be here to see the graduation ceremony today, the second session. APU in Malaysia has 18,000 students from 130 countries. It is an international university. And like I've already said, it has a very high employment record. It is also being considered as a benchmark by the Ministry of Higher Education, where all universities are required, public universities are required to pay us a visit once a year to do benchmarking. So that itself is good testimony. And again, like I would say, APIIT Lanka has the benefit of drawing upon best practices from APU and APIIT in Malaysia and learning whatever they can. And at this very moment, there are faculty staff from APIIT Lanka who are doing their PhDs in APU in Malaysia, and I'm also very proud of that. we pledge our support and we'll continue to support, and we'd like to make a difference to Sri Lanka, which was the very reason we set up in Sri Lanka in the first place. Graduates, it is equally important for you to acknowledge that you've come this far because of the support of your families, guardians, and cousins, uncles, aunties, and everybody else. You would not have achieved this without their support, their love, especially during hard times when you needed to be supported. And the student who did the word of thanks even said that there were 2 o'clock and 1 o'clock late night mentoring sessions for her. So that's parents' love to see you succeed and come up in life. It will be, if you could actually stand where I am standing right now, or sit where I was sitting. I was trying to observe the expression on the faces of your parents and your families, and I distinctly see a great sense of relief on their faces that you are finally graduating, and hopefully you'll be financially on your own from now onwards. It will be a tribute to your parents and your families. If I may ask all graduates who are here in the hall, can you please rise? Can you please stand? Face your parents and your families, turn around, face them, and please give them a hearty applause for the support they've given you up to this stage. Thank you. Your parents and families are more proud of you at this moment than you would ever know. You'll only realize that when you have your own children one day and you see them in a similar situation. If I may speak on behalf of APIIT Lanka lecturers and the staff here, they've done a tremendous job, and I hope you've enjoyed being with them and accomplishing your degrees today. With that, I would say my heartiest congratulations to all of you graduates, and I wish you the very best in your future careers, and I have absolutely no doubts that you're going to do extremely well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Datuk Singh, and we are honored by your presence today. Among many proud members who are celebrating the accomplishments of graduates today, we have the representation from University of Staffordshire, our partner university for the last 25 years. I now invite our chief guest, Professor Rahil Nawaz, Provost and Pro-Vice Chancellor, Education and Research, University of Staffordshire, UK, to address the congregation.
Honorable Chairman, Directors, honored guests, graduates, and Premjit ji. It is a privilege to stand with you today as we celebrate the achievements of our APIIT class of 2025. On behalf of the University of Staffordshire, I offer my warmest congratulations to each and every one of you. This is a day defined by dedication and ambition, qualities that will carry you far beyond this ceremony. Today, we celebrate the success of 780 graduates. This includes 565 undergraduates and 214 postgraduates who have reached this milestone through commitment, hard work, and a belief in their own potential. Each of you has shown remarkable perseverance. And today is the moment to recognize just how far you have come. From the business school, 137 students graduate this year. Among them, 76 achieve first-class honors, 52 earn second-class upper, and 8 receive second-class lower awards across international business management, business innovation and entrepreneurship, digital and social media marketing, and finance and business enterprise. The School of Computing celebrates 215 graduates, including 103 first-class and 73 second-class upper achievers across computer science, software engineering, and cybersecurity. Our law school marks the achievement of 214 LLB graduates with 30 first-class, 113 second-class upper, and 64 second-class lower awards. At the postgraduate level, we recognize 214 master's students. This includes 116 MBA graduates and master's students from marketing, business computing, information technology management, cybersecurity, and international business law. Among them, 109 graduates with distinction, 93 with merit, and 12 with a pass. These results, which I have very tediously laid out to you, these results reflect not only individual excellence, but the strength of the teaching, support, and guidance provided here at APIIT. Graduates, reaching this point reflects years of effort and determination. As you prepare to take your next steps, it is important to recognize that your success is built not only on academic knowledge, but on the adaptability and creativity you have shown throughout your studies. These qualities will remain your greatest assets as you navigate the fast-changing world ahead. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the families, friends, and loved ones who have supported you. Your achievements today are shared with them, and to the dedicated and talented staff at APIIT, whose commitment has helped shape your journey, we extend our sincere thanks. This ceremony is a celebration of your collective effort and guidance. We're extremely proud of our long-standing partnership with APIIT. Now in its 25th year, a partnership of this strength is built over time through shared values, shared ambition, and a shared belief in what education can make possible. It is fitting then that last year marked a new chapter for our own institution. Our transition from Staffordshire University to the University of Staffordshire was more than a change in name. It signaled a renewed global outlook and a clearer expression of what we are and who we serve. At the center of that vision are our international collaborations. And this partnership with APIIT continues to be one of the most important. Together, we remain committed to creating opportunity, elevating skills, and supporting students to thrive in an increasingly interconnected world. At this point in a graduation ceremony, it is traditional to reflect on the journeys of those who have gone on to achieve remarkable things. This summer, our Chancellor, Major Levison Wood, world explorer, author, and filmmaker, delivered a powerful TEDx talk at our university titled, "Everything You Want is on the Other Side of Fear." He spoke about fear, not as something to avoid, but as something to understand and work with, a signal, a guide, a catalyst for growth. Drawing on his expeditions to some of the most challenging places on earth, he reminded us that courage does not mean being fearless. It means moving forward despite our fears. That the cave we fear to enter often holds the treasures we seek. Graduates, as you embark on new careers, further study, or fresh opportunities, you will encounter uncertainty. But uncertainty is not failure. It is the beginning of discovery. When fear appears before an interview, a presentation, or a significant decision, remember that it is simply a sign you are expanding your horizons. On the other side of that fear may lie your greatest opportunity, your boldest moment, or your most transformative experience. In a world evolving faster than ever, your compassion, your ideas, and your willingness to keep learning will matter. Build strong networks. Seek mentors. Look for the kind of success that lifts others as well as yourself. And remember that success is rarely a straight path. It is a journey shaped by detours, doubts, and discoveries. With purpose and persistence, you will, and I promise you will, find your way. Graduates, we are proud to welcome you into the Global University of Staffordshire alumni community. Celebrate today, be proud of every step that has brought you here, and look ahead with confidence the future you will shape. Many congratulations to the class of 2025. Enjoy this very special day. Now, usually, that would be the end of my remarks, the formally written speech that I've just read out to you. But I would take the liberty and speak from the heart for a couple of moments now. Honorable guests and graduands, you are graduands now. When you pass the stage, you will become graduates. So still you are graduands. So honorable guests, families, graduands, this is my first time in Sri Lanka. I arrived at a time when the nation is going through a very challenging time. But what I saw has blown me away. How resourceful this nation is, how you take everything in your step is really remarkable. I've also been blown away by what I've seen at APIIT. I've met with several students, I've met with many staff members, and I've also been looking at the impact case study that we were talking about. You know, we've been working for 25 years together. We were working hard, and everyone kept telling us that we are doing a good job. We thought we were doing a good job, but we never thought to look back and take stock of our achievement. And when we did that, do you know what we discovered? It has already been shared with you by the Honorable Chairman. So far, this partnership between the University of Staffordshire and APIIT Sri Lanka has produced no less than 6,500 graduates. And they have virtually 100% employment. More than 90% of those graduates found employment within 3 months of graduating. Now, my dear friends and graduates, I have been all over the world. I've advised 6 international governments, 2 heads of states. I've worked all the way from down in New Zealand to Canada, across 3 continents, in fact 4 perhaps. I have never ever come across such a significant, such a remarkable record of achievement that we have achieved here. And I'm really very proud of that. Now, why have we achieved that is the natural question. So I was curious, and I wanted to ask that question too. So I spoke to the students, I spoke to the staff members, and you know what APIIT staff members told me? I asked them, what do you think it is that distinguishes us from the rest of the world? And they said, there are many universities across the world, there are many educators across the world, and most of them do a wonderful job. But what we think distinguishes us is that we love our students. I'd never heard that before. We love our students. And I can see that it's obvious why you have managed to do so well. Finally, allow me to say something not as a person of significance, not as a provost or pro-vice chancellor or anything like that, just as a fellow human being. I'm absolutely certain that you will do very well professionally and personally. You have come this far, you have a solid foundation, and you're joining the 6,500 other successful graduates. I don't have any doubt in my mind that you'll do well. I also don't have any doubt in my mind that you will go on and you will be very good sons and daughters, very good siblings, and you will look after those in your families. But is that sufficient? Can you go further? What is the difference between human beings and other animals? All other mammals look after their own, don't they? But we humans go further than that. We do not just uplift our kin, our relatives, we uplift everyone. My very, very humble plea to you is, in your journey of success, no matter how small your success is, do not forget those who are not related to you, who have nothing to do with you. But fate gives you an opportunity to help them, to support them. And I'm sure that you will light many candles, and each one of those candles will go on to light many more. Anyway, I tend to get emotional at these ceremonies because, as Paramjit said, I'm also a parent. And trust me, graduates, you have no idea of how proud those old people sitting in the back and sitting on this side feel. One day, hopefully, you will also realize what it means. So once again, my heartiest congratulations and very, very well done. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor, and indeed it is such a great honor to have you here with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now the time for us to proceed with conferring the degrees. The graduates of the Bachelor of Science Honours Computer Science, the Bachelor of Engineering Honours Software Engineering, the Bachelor of Science Honours Computer Science Cyber Security will be announced by Mr. Gamidu Hemachandra, Chief Academic Officer and Acting Head of School of Computing for the academic year 2024-2025 at APIIT Sri Lanka. And may I now invite our chief guest, Professor Rahil Nawaz, Provost and Pro-Vice Chancellor, Education and Research, University of Staffordshire, UK, and Ms. Nirosha Pereira, Head of Academic Administration of APIIT Sri Lanka, to award the degrees.
Good evening. It's my privilege to announce the following graduates for the conferment of degrees. Bachelor of Science Honours, Computer Science, First Class Honours, Mr. K.R.M. Adil. Ms. A.W.N.I.K. Amunugama. Mr. P. Balasubramaniam. Ms. D.L.I.D. Chandrasiri. Mr. K. O. H. De Silva. Ms. L. M. Disanayaka. Mr. D. S. Gamage. Ms. K. P. I. M. Gunaratna. Ms. K. G. D. A. H. N. Gunasekara. Ms. T. N. Gunasekara. Ms. D. M. N. Hettiarachi. Ms. T. S. Hettiarachi. Mr. M. S. John. In absentia, Mr. V. B. Kapuliyad. Ms. S. M. Kularatna. Could I ask the audience to be a little bit more exuberant in their applause, please? Mr. U. M. M. Lianege. Mr. C. L. R. Madhushan. Ms. M. 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 Mashkura. Ms. W. L. Mutara. Ms. P. W. M. T. Patirana. Mr. R. P. D. T. Patirana. Mr. P. W. N. N. Premaratna. Mr. S. Rajayogeshwaran. Mr. A. R. M. Rimaz. Mr. M. R. Riyad. Mr. K. Rodrigo. Ms. S. S. Sajania. Mr. M. 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 Sajid. Ms. N. K. Saniviratna. Mr. S. M. A. B. Saniviratna. Mr. M. Z. Shiraz. Mr. N. A. S. P. N. Somavardhan. Mr. T. M. R. G. D. Tenakon. Ms. L. K. Tantrige. In absentia, Ms. A. Taufiq. Mr. M. M. Veerasekara. Ms. H. M. B. S. Veerasinghe. Mr. N. P. K. Veerasinghe. Mr. W. A. A. Veerawardana. In absentia, Mr. S. L. G. Vijaysurya. Mr. R. S. Vimalaratna. Mr. M. A. Yunus. Bachelor of Science Honours, Computer Science, Second Class Honours, First Division. In absentia, Mr. M. B. Abdullah. Mr. A. M. Afaz. Mr. M. R. M. Ahmed. In absentia, Mr. F. M. T. Ahmed. In absentia, Mr. M. S. S. Ahmed. Mr. A. D. A. U. Arya Chandra. Mr. A. M. G. L. M. Bandara. In absentia, Mr. H. M. J. S. W. Bandara. Mr. H. S. K. Bandara. Ms. A. I. Qasim. Mr. D. M. M. K. B. Disanayaka. Mr. D. B. M. H. Dolapihilla. Mr. S. S. Enuka. Mr. M. S. A. Fahim. Mr. W. S. J. Fernando. Mr. M. A. M. Hyan. Ms. H. M. U. S. Herat. Ms. K. H. M. K. N. Herat. In absentia, Ms. W. H. M. A. Hevage. In absentia, Mr. M. S. M. Huzni. Ms. D. C. Y. Jamaha. Mr. T. M. Jaisingha. Mr. JMMS Jayasuriya. In absentia, Ms. MF Khadija. Mr. MS Mubarak. In absentia, Mr. T.I. Nanayakara. Mr. HMONB Narampanava. Mr. ATSS Pereira. Mr. KK Rajapaksha. Mr. R. Rajendran. Ms. MIF Safana. Mr. M.A. Shamil. Ms. K. Sherol. Mr. TMLMB Tenakun. Mr. KDAY Vidusar. In absentia, Mr. WAK Veerasinghe, Mr. YMSL Yapa. Bachelor of Science Honors Computer Science, Second Class Honors, Second Division, Mr. MM Ahmed. Mr. MS Amru. Mr. MACDB Disanayaka. Ms. EMUS Ekanayaka. Mr. E.M. Fernandez. Mr. A.A.A. Gunaratna. Mr. T. Habinesh. Mr. TFHS Jaya. Ms. S.A.G. Karyavasan. Ms. P. Kirtika. Mr. M. Z.M. Lukman. Mr. M.R.M. Lutfi. In absentia, Mr. M.H.S.M. Madi, Mr. D.P.G.S. Maduranga, Mr. M.N.M. Mufid, in absentia, Mr. M.B. Naotuna, Mr. J.C.H. Pereira, Mr. K.M.S. Ranga, Mr. T.M.O.N. Thenakon, Mr. C.P.J. Vitana, Bachelor of Science Honors Computer Science, Ms. J.A. Sepal, Bachelor of Science Computer Science, Mr. M.S.Z. Shafi, Bachelor of Engineering Honors, Software Engineering First Class Honors, Mr. A.A.D.A.R. Adhikari, Mr. M.R.M. Altaf, Ms. F.S.M. Azwa, Mr. P.L.P. Bandar, Mr. M.I.M. Danish, Mr. T. Dilnath, Ms. W. P. S. Dimansa, Mr. E. M. K. Ekanayaka, Mr. J. K. S. Ferdinando, Mr. S. D. I. K. Fernando, Ms. G. W. S. S. Fonseca, Mr. D. A. Francis, Mr. H. H. C. D. Herat, Mr. S. L. Kahingalage, Mr. M. L. Kamis, Mr. GSBSV Karunaratne. Mr. HMUR Karunaratne. Ms. AADD Karunasekara. Ms. AADS Karunasekara. Mr. LWAMSPB Lansakar. Mr. Z. Naushad. Mr. S.P. Navaratna. Ms. L.C.K. Pallevala. Ms. E.B.Y. Pereira. Mr. G.L. J.N.R. Pereira. Mr. J.H.T.T. Pereira. Mr. G.D.V.L. Priyadarshana. Mr. U.M. Rizan. Mr. N.N.R. Rajapaksa. Mr. R.M.I.D.U. Rajapaksa. Mr. S.L.A.M. Rosa. Miss M.F.F. Shamla. Miss W.S.H. Srikant. Mr. A. Suhail. Mr. P.G. Taruka. Mr. M.S. Veerasinghe. Mr. W.A.A.P. Veerasurya. Bachelor of Engineering Honors, Software Engineering, Second Class Honors, First Division, Mr. R. Akash. Ms. G.K. Amarasinghe. Ms. S.B. Fernando. Mr. K.A.I.V. Gunawardana. Mr. L.P.P.S. Javira. Mr. I.G.N.P. Karunaratna. Mr. K.K. Karunaratna. Mr. K.A.S. Kodituaku. Mr. M.G. Kurupu. Ms. M.A.J.M. Makawita. Mr. T.L.H. Mandara. Mr. M.N. Munzir. Mr. M.A. Nawaz. Mr. R.M. Nazik. Mr. D.O.T. Patiraja. Mr. S.T.M. D.D. Pereira. Ms. F.A. Rashid. In absentia, Ms. H.M.F. Ruveda. Ms. S.W.R.T.V. Senadira. Ms. V.K.D. Sanara. Mr. R.P.R. Sulakshana. Ms. N.T. Tambiapille. Mr. K.G.Y. Udana. Mr. M. Z.I. Uwais. Mr. S.S.M. Veerakun. Mr. W.S. Veerakun. Could I remind the audience that this is a celebration and a little bit more exuberant applause, please. Bachelor of Engineering Honors Software Engineering, second class honors, second division, Mr. PBM De Silva. Ms. KHGD Karyavasam. Mr. A.N. Karunatilaka. Mr. A.R. Khan. Mr. M. Mithur Shan. Mr. P.P.D. Pereira. Mr. R. Preethan. Miss M. Salman. Miss A.I. Tamasha. Bachelor of Engineering Honors, Software Engineering, Mr. C.S. Samarasinghe. Mr. V. Tishok. Bachelor of Engineering, Software Engineering, Mr. S. A.C.C. Senanayaka. Bachelor of Science Honors, Computer Science, Cybersecurity, First Class Honors, Mr. M.R.M. Abrar. Mr. J.D. Bamunuge. Mr. B.M.R. H.R.R. Bandara. Ms. D.K. D'Souza. Mr. R.S. Devia Gahage. Mr. P.N. Fernando. Ms. M.S. Halambarachi. Mr. A.E.S. Hemachandra. Ms. S. Ilangeshwaran. Mr. D.R.D. Jaisingha. Ms. S.B.D.P.R. Karunaratna. Ms. K.D. Mabulage. Mr. BKMP Mahekan. Mr. I.S. Makumburage. Ms. MMSD Mapa Bandar. Mr. DDNN Pereira. Mr. RWAAB Rajaguru. Mr. R.A. Ramiz. Ms. A.G.D.A. Ranasinghe. Mr. M.K.W.D. Rodrigo. Mr. E.S. Varavita. Mr. S.C. Vidanarachi. Mr. W.M. J.M. Vishwasara. Bachelor of Science Honors, Computer Science, Cybersecurity, Second Class Honors, First Division, Mr. N.C. Alahakon. Mr. Y.R. Attotua. In absentia, Mr. A.S. Mohammed, Ms. G.A. Mutumala. Ms. Y.L. Mutumala. Ms. K.M.R.T.R. Pereira. Mr. H.S. Pillay. Mr. I.A. Rajapaksa. Mr. A.R.M. Shuaib. In absentia, Ms. P.G.B.B. Sumana Veera. Bachelor of Science Honors, Computer Science, Cybersecurity, Second Class Honors, Second Division, Mr. R.A.N.M. Ranavakarachi. Mr. S.P.K. Senanayaka. Bachelor of Science Honors, Computer Science, Cybersecurity, Mr. P.N. De Silva. Mr. P.S. Matarage. Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, Cybersecurity, in absentia, Mr. M.A. Fuad. Congratulations. We are very proud of you.
Thank you, Mr. Hemachandra and Professor and Ms. Pereira. Please stay with us. We do have some more happy students who are still waiting to be graduated. And with that, the graduates of the Bachelor of Laws, Honours Law, and the Masters of Law, International Business Law will be announced by Dr. Chaturana Surya, Head of Law School at APIIT, Sri Lanka.
Good evening. It is my distinct honor to present these graduates to you for the conferral of their degrees. Bachelor of Laws Honours, First Class Honours. Miss F.A. Amanullah. In absentia, Miss R.N. Athulat Mudali. Miss F.R. Bashir. Miss K.D.S.S.D. Alvis. Miss P.H.N. Dilansa. Miss M.U.S. Fernando. Miss S.A.D.D.U. Gunasekara. Miss F.R. Husni. Miss J.M.T.O. Jayakodi. Miss K.P.G.S.B. Jayasinghe. Miss S.D. Jayatilaka. Miss R. Juicer. Miss B.H.M.N.S. Katugaha. Miss S. Lafir. Miss F. S. Lukman. Miss V. K. Navagamua. In absentia, Miss M.D. Pam. In absentia, Miss A. Paramasivam. Miss G. P. V. M. P. Paranavitana. Miss M. N. A. Piris. Mr. K. D. Peterson. Miss R. P. A. P. Rajapaksha. Miss F. S. Ramim. Mr. K. I. Sudusingha. Miss S. S. Surya Arachige. Miss L. Udayakumar. Miss K. K. O. Vitanage. Miss K. L. W. Y. Yasara. Miss N. F. Sifna. Miss S. M. Subair. Bachelor of Laws Honours, Second Class Honours, First Division. Miss D. K. J. K. Aberatna. Miss T. A. V. Abesingha. Mr. M. R. Ayash. Mr. M. C. M. Akram. Miss S. K. M. Ardens. Mr. G. A. M. U. W. N. Aryaratna. Miss K. V. Atukorala. Miss M. Balajandan. Miss SBNG Balasuriya. Miss BMHSK Basnayaka. Miss M.A. Bellana. Mr. R.S.T. Boralugoda. Miss G.S.S. De Silva. Miss M.M.T.T. De Silva. Miss V.T. Dharmasena. Miss M.S.K.A. Dias. Miss D.M.B.I.S. Disanayaka. Miss E.A.D.N. Edirisinghe. Miss E.M.T.T.K. Ekanayaka. Miss V.S. Elabadarachi. Miss K.U.R.F. Farah. Miss B.N.N.D. Fernando. Miss D.L. Fernando. Miss K.Y.T.R. Fernando. Miss R.R.S. Fernando. Miss K.G.M.D. Gamage. Miss A. Ganesalingam. Miss N.N. Gomez. Miss A.S. Gunatilaka. Miss HRNNP Gunatilaka. Miss A.R. Gunasekara. Miss M.V.G.T.D. Gunasekara. Miss S.A.M. Gunasekara. Miss R.V.D.H.D. Gunasinghe. Miss K.M.Y. Gunatilaka. Miss M.H.F. Haldra. Miss U. Hamsra Vartini. Miss I. A. Hettiarachi. Miss K. A. Hettiarachi. Miss F. Ised Husni. Miss F. R. Iqbal. Can we have more loud applause, please? Miss D. I. C. Jason. Miss K. K. D. L. H. Jayaratna. Mr. I. L. Jayasinghe. In absentia, Mr. E. M. N. B. Jayasundara. Miss R. M. L. Jayatri. Miss P. S. Jayawardena. Mr. S. G. Justin. Miss K. M. N. S. Kalupahana. Miss K. S. Kandapola. In absentia, Miss KMSS Kangara, Miss LGOV Karunaratna, Mr. WATBT Kasturiratna, Miss SS Kaushalya, Miss MZTK Kaisari, Miss ZC Khan, Miss LAC Leon, Miss MNN Mariam, Miss CPS Mayangi, Miss KY Mendis, Miss MAHF Minaza, Mr. RS Mohotti, Miss G. Nandakumar, Miss AAS Nedduli, Miss D.H. Nishadya, Miss W.D.H. Pasindya, Mr. J.R. Patirana, Miss NPMM Patirana, Miss BNSB Pereira, Miss KMM Pereira, Miss KTADAM Pereira, Mr. M.A.V.S. Pereira. Ms. N.W.P.P.S. Pereira. Ms. W.P.T. Pereira. In absentia, Mr. H.J. Premachandra. Ms. S.A. Premaratna. Mr. S.A.D.S. Punchiheva. Ms. M. Raj Mohan. Ms. A. N. Ranasinghe. In absentia, Mr. R. A. S. S. V. Ranasinghe. Mr. D. N. M. Ranavira. Ms. R. M. P. M. Ratnayaka. Ms. D. T. Samaradivakara. Ms. D. Sasivannan. Ms. M. B. M. Sevmini. Ms. K. Shanmuganathan. In absentia, Ms. M. N. F. Shastra. Miss P. N. M. I beg your pardon. Miss P. N. M. Silva. Miss N. V. Sirivardhana. Miss R. M. A. Sittampalam. Miss S. A. D. S. M. Suravira. Miss F. R. Tariq. Miss A. M. R. R. Tatsari. Miss H. A. T. Tesanya. In absentia, Miss R.N. Tirimavithana, Miss T. Vasikaran, Miss T. D. Vithana, Miss J. C. Walisinghe, Miss W. G. O. L. Wedage, Miss T. A. Vikramanayaka, Miss W. M. T. W. S. S. Vikramasinghe, Reverend M. S. P. Vikramasinghe, Mr. W. M. K. U. G. Vikramasinghe, Mr. A. G. V. Vijayaratna, Miss A. E. C. Vijayakularatna, Miss D. M. Vijayasinghe, Mr. W. A. A. H. Vijayasinghe, Mr. W. A. R. S. Vijayasinghe, Miss R. L. Vijayasuriya, Miss S. R. H. Yamina, Miss M. R. G. S. A. Madahapola, LLB Honours Law, Second Class Honours, Second Division. In absentia, Miss H. M. V. C. Aberatna, Miss D. M. A. Abekon, Miss H. O. N. W. Abenayaka, Miss M. R. F. Afra, Miss A. R. Amarasinghe, Miss N. T. Arandara, Miss DMSS Bandara. Miss KMSL Bandara. Miss BMET Bannahaka. Miss K Basir. Miss BMAS Bohingamua. Miss AGS Chamalka. Miss MY Chiranti. Miss SN Dandeniya. Miss KTN De Silva. Mr. PMS De Silva. Mr. TUPT De Silva. Miss DMNS Disanayaka. Mr. NC Ekanayaka. Miss WMYM Eragoda. Mr. ASM Faisal. Miss HMNS Fernando. Miss WNM Fernando. Mr. WSA Fernando. Miss CDS Gamage. Miss DAL Gunatilaka. Miss JMVK Jayasekara. Miss R.P.S.N. Jayawardena. Miss T.D. Jayawardena. Miss R.A. Jayavikrama. Mr. B. Kajiban. Miss G. A. H. L. Karunadasa. Miss O. K. Kodituakku. Mr. Y. D. M. Kulatilaka. Miss K. G. N. L. Kumari. Miss M. K. L. E. K. Managoda. Mr. S. Mathususan. Miss D. Mohandas. In absentia, Mr. A. A. Nanayakara. Miss P. K. Narangwatta. Miss E. C. V. U. Pereira. Miss K. D. N. A. Pereira. Mr. L. T. D. Piapema. Miss P. B. C. Polgampala. Miss P. Ragisha. Miss A. Rajadurey. Miss R. A. H. T. Ranasinghe. Mr. B. A. T. Randika. Miss D. C. Samaravira. Mr. A.R. Sankalana. Miss N.M. Satyendra. Mr. S.A.D.S.A.N. Senaratna. Miss D.M.K.T. Silva. Miss G.H.N.T. Silva. In absentia, Miss K.D.C. Sirivardhana. Mr. B.R.L.C. Siambalapitiya. Miss M. Tirumeni. Miss S. Divya. Miss Y.V.A.I. Utkarsha. Miss M. Velmurugu. Miss W.A.S.D. Veerasinghe. Miss R.M.M. Vikramasinghe. Miss L.K.R.S. Vikramatilaka. Mr. M. W.D.R.S. Vitana. LLB Ons Law, pass. Mr. E.L.O.D. Soisa. Miss D.P. Gajavira. In absentia, Miss A.N. Ibrahim. Mr. V.G.U.R. Jayawardena. Mr. R. Kavishka. Miss R.B.F. Safia. Miss M.M.P.M. Vimashini. Master of Laws, International Business Law distinction, Miss Y.A.F. Amal. Mr. D.W.A.M.R.P.K. Dorothiawa. Miss P.G.T.S. Gamage. Mr. M.M.W. Manamperi. Miss S.P.J.A. Patirana. Miss F.R. Risvi. Miss N. Sajina. Miss A. A. Salam. Miss M. A. N. N. Sarachandra. Miss M. K. S. K. Shashikala. In absentia, Miss Y. H. P. H. L. Yapa. Master of Laws, International Business Law, Merit, Miss H. R. Amin. Miss A. Ashka. Miss O. A. L. Cleta. Miss M. J. Dayaratna. Miss T. M. T. O. Deepika. Miss D. M. D. C. Disanayaka. Mr. A. L. M. Fernando. Miss U. M. S. I. Fernando. Miss S. M. Ilyas. Miss D. Kumaresan. Mr. S. Mayureshan. Mr. S. T. Najullah. Mr. S.T. Najiullah. Mr. W.N.C.S. Piris. Miss W.A.S.S. Pereira. In absentia, Miss R.A.D.D.S. Ranasinghe. Miss T.Y. Ranasinghe. In absentia, Miss R.K.M. Ranavira. In absentia, Mr. K.C.A. Samradivakara. In absentia, Miss M.J.F. Sumeya. Miss W.V.A.T.D. Tilakaratna. Mr. W.C. Veerasurya. Congratulations to all the graduates. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Chatur. And may I please request, Professor, please bear with us for a little bit more. It's all right. Perfectly all right. And I would like to once again invite Mr. Gamindu Hemachandra, Chief Academic Officer of APIIT Sri Lanka, to announce the graduate of Bachelor of Science, Honours Computer Science.
Okay. Could we have some applause, please, for BSc Honours Computer Science First Class Honours, Mr. A.D.C. Janaka.
Thank you very much, Professor and Ms. Nirosha and Mr. Gamindu. Congratulations to all our graduates on your remarkable achievements. And you began your academic journey as an eager learner driven by curiosity. At APIIT Sri Lanka, we nurtured your love for learning and ignited your passion for the intrinsic value of knowledge, encouraging you to persevere through challenges and strive for excellence. Today, you have achieved the goal of successful completion of your degree, and now it is the time to celebrate your triumph with your family, loved ones, and friends. Always remember that your courage runs deeper, your strength shines brighter, your intellect reaches further, and your value extends beyond what you can see. We wish you all the very best, and may all your efforts lead to positive outcomes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to award the gold medals for the best performance of the class 2025. I once again cordially invite these distinguished guests on stage, please. Our guest of honor, Datuk Paramjit Singh, CEO of Asia Pacific Institute of IT and Asia Pacific University of Technology and Innovation, Malaysia, will be awarding the gold medals. Our chief guest, Professor Rahil Nawaz, Provost and Pro-Vice Chancellor, Education and Research of University of Staffordshire, UK, will also be joining on stage, accompanied by Dr. Chaman Vijayasivadana, Consultant Head of School of Computing, together with Ms. Nirosha Pereira, Head of Academic Administration. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the gold medals with the best performance of computing programs. Gold medal for the best performance in the Bachelor of Science Honours Computer Science of the class 2025 of Colombo campus goes to Ms. Tenuri Sandara Hettiarachi. Gold medal for the best performance in the Bachelor of Science Honours Computer Science of the class 2025 of Kandy campus goes to Ms. Hippala Mahagedara Bashini Sewandi Veerasinghe. Gold medal for the best performance in the Bachelor of Engineering Honours Software Engineering of the class 2025 of Colombo campus goes to Mr. Manit Sangvidu Veerasinghe. Gold medal for the best performance in the Bachelor of Engineering Honours Software Engineering of class 2025 of Kandy campus goes to Ms. Lahiruni Chamudika Kumari Pallevela. Gold medal for the best performance in the Bachelor of Science Honours Computer Science Cybersecurity of the class 2025 goes to Mr. Vijay Sekara Mudiyanselage Jayodhya Metmal Vishwasara. Thank you, Dr. Chaman. And now I invite Dr. Chaturvana Surya, Head of Law School, to join us on stage to award the gold medals of the law undergraduate and postgraduate programs. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the gold medal winners of class 2025 of the law programs. Gold medal for the best performance in the Bachelor of Laws Honours Law of the class 2025 of Colombo campus goes to Ms. Fatima Salha Lukman. Gold medal for the best performance in the Bachelor of Laws Honours Law of the class 2025 of Kandy campus goes to Ms. Venuri Kasundi Navagamua. Gold medal for the best performance in the Master of Laws International Business Law of the class 2025 goes to Ms. Fatima Rashida Rizvi. Thank you, Dr. Thank you, Dr. Singh, Professor Dr. Vanasuriya, and Ms. Nirosha. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause for all our gold medalists. And now, I invite one of our gold medalists of the class of 2025, Mr. Manit Sangvindu Veerasinghe, to deliver the vote of thanks.
There really is a lot of people here, huh? Our chief guest, Professor Rahil Nawaz, Provost and Pro-Vice Chancellor, Education and Research, University of Staffordshire, UK. Datuk Paramjit Singh, CEO of Asia Pacific Institute of IT and Asia Pacific University of Technology and Innovation, Malaysia. Chairman, Directorate, and staff of APIIT Sri Lanka. Our distinguished guests, dear parents, loved ones, friends, and the graduating class of 2025. Good evening. First, a huge congratulations to the class of 2025. It honestly feels surreal to be standing here at the end of a journey that feels like it started both yesterday and a few years ago. When I think back to the beginning, most of us walked into our first lectures slightly confused, terrified, and pretending we had a great idea on what was going on. I personally walked in with zero coding background to pursue a software engineering degree. For me, the learning curve felt like trying to fly a plane while reading the manual at the same time. But class by class, and assignment by assignment, and hundreds of Indian YouTube tutorials later, things slowly started making sense. By the time you knew it, we all were building things we once thought were impossible, and that was truly magnificent. Well, until it came to the final year research project. I know just saying those words triggered some sort of PTSD in most of you. This was the very assignment that truly tested our limits, our sanity, and how great of a caffeine tolerance we all had. I think it is safe to say that we consumed enough coffee to single-handedly keep several local cafes in business, not to forget the amount of sleep we deprived ourselves of. I think it is safe to say that our entire batch here is collectively in sleep debt for at least one more generation. But looking around this audience, I'm glad to say we survived the chaos. But this degree was not just about the assignments or lecturers. It was about the grind, the unexpected challenges, and constantly being pushed out of our comfort zones. For me, juggling club activities, competing in hackathons, working full-time, and all while trying to keep my grades up, let's just say I was on the brink of losing my mind. But being in the stressful situations long enough helped me thrive with being uncomfortable. That resilience is the biggest lesson from this degree for me personally, and I'm sure for many of you as well. But nothing comes close to the problems this hat is giving me right now, and I'm sure many of you are also facing. I definitely wouldn't have reached this position if it wasn't for all of my friends. So I want to give a big shout out to all of them for being there throughout this entire journey, especially for all the amazing memories we shared, the many hackathons we conquered, the long night projects, and starting the first official ID club at APIIT Colombo. Not to forget the... Thank you. And not to forget the many shenanigans we dealt in class and everything in between. Just like that, I'm positive each and every one of you have a bunch of supportive friends who are there throughout this entire journey. Whatever we have achieved, it's because of the people who pushed us, helped us, competed with us, and sometimes suffered with us. We did all of this together. I just want to give a big shout out to one of my two best friends from school, Tinal and Kavindu. These two friends have been throughout with me for all this time, and this is a friendship that has been lasting for nearly 10 years. Well, more than 10 years. And I honestly couldn't have done anything better if it wasn't for them. And I know I'm not going to be here if it wasn't for these two. So be there for your friends, always help them out, cherish the friendships you have, because these people will always be there for you, and these are the memories that are going to last for a lifetime. To the University of Staffordshire, thank you for giving us this opportunity to pursue a British degree. To APIIT, thank you very much for the resources shared, the space given to learn, mess up, reset, and improve. Dear lecturers, thank you for the guidance, and most importantly, for sending the late replies to emails we sent at absolutely unreasonable hours, which I am personally guilty of, and for dealing with us during the weeks we were all collectively losing our minds. To the support staff of APIIT, IT team, administration team, library and finance team, student support team, maintenance and security team, and all of the other staff at APIIT, thank you for being there to provide additional support to all of us when we needed it the most. And of course, to the loved ones who were there the most throughout this journey, our dear parents and families. Thank you for everything you have done for us and being there throughout this entire academic journey. Whatever we have achieved, it's built on the sacrifices all of you parents have made. I know very well I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my dear parents. So dear Amma and Tata, I would like to say thank you for being there for me and supporting me throughout this academic journey, though I may have caused quite a lot of trouble during these times, but thank you. At this moment, I would like to invite all the graduates to please take a moment to stand up. Please join me in giving our friends, our families, and our parents, the staff of APIIT, a all well-deserved big round of applause for all of their efforts. Thank you. You may all please be seated. So to all my fellow graduates, as this chapter closes and the next one opens, just remember this. We are not stepping into the unknown empty-handed. We are stepping in with years of sleepless nights, failures, resets, breakthroughs, and pure persistence behind us. If we could get through everything we went through, then we most definitely can take on whatever comes next. We together will shape our workplaces, society, our country Sri Lanka, as well as global arena in many ways. So keep believing in yourselves. Say yes to opportunities that scare you. Be comfortable with being uncomfortable and do not forget to live and enjoy life with the people around you while you build the future you want. I would also like to take this moment to remind all of us to be courageous, hopeful, and have faith in each other. Because we are in the middle of a highly challenged situation as a country as well as a region. My thoughts are with the families who are facing these difficult times. May they find safety and relief. This is also the time for us to step up, take responsibility, and uplift our communities. With that, it has been an absolute honor to be here on stage and share this moment with all of you. I am proud of each and every one of us for making it through, and I wish you all nothing but the very best with your future endeavors. So once again, a big congratulations to the class of 2025. Have an amazing evening, and thank you all.
Thank you very much, Manit. And with that, may I now invite Professor Rahil Nawaz, Provost and Pro-Vice Chancellor, Education and Research of University of Staffordshire, UK, to officially declare the closing of the graduation ceremony.
I declare this graduation ceremony officially closed now. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of APIIT Sri Lanka, we thank you for gracing this solemn occasion and joining us to celebrate the success and the achievements of our graduates. We commit to revolutionize the higher education landscape by igniting a passion for the intrinsic value of learning and by inspiring love for learning. We are honored to be chosen as the institution of your best preference to pursue your higher education. And now, to conclude the proceedings, may I please request you to rise for the national anthem.
Sri Lanka Mata, Upper Sri Lanka, Namo 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 Mata.
Please remain standing until the procession leaves the hall. Upon procession leaving, you may join the graduates to enjoy the refreshments served in the delegates' lounge outside the main hall. All graduates are required to have their individual portrait taken before leaving the premises, as these photographs will be used to recreate the group photograph which was disturbed by the weather. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Kaushali Amara Divakara, your host for the session 2 of APIIT Graduation 2025. Thank you and have a pleasant evening.